Back with another 10 facts, guys, and this time it's for Mega Man, as requested by Wayne aka Rapper Ga, the RPG gamer, and linked to his channel in the description. Mega Man, known as Rockman in Japan, is a hugely iconic gaming franchise and character. When I think of the NES, I think of Mega Man. The series has now been around for over 25 years, has seen well over 100 games, and has sold over 30 million copies, making it Capcom's most prolific franchise. Since his conception in 1987, Mega Man has become one of Capcom's mascots and one of the industry's most recognisable icons. Mega Man was always way too hard for me, but remains close to my heart, as playing the first two games is some of my earliest console memories. When I think of playing the NES as a kid in the 80s, I think of Mega Man just as much as I think of Mario or Duck Hunt. Mega Man's role in the original story was as an assistant to his creator, Dr. Light. When Light's colleague goes mad, Dr. Light repurposes Mega Man to battle the mad scientist Dr. Wily and his army of evil robots, and prevent them from taking over the world by using their own special abilities against them. Equipped with his Mega Buster arm cannon and the ability to mimic the special weapons of the boss robots he defeats, Mega Man must traverse several varied environments across the world in order to vanquish Dr. Wily. With the help of his creator Dr. Light and his companions, Mega Man's eventual goal is to one day achieve everlasting peace for both humans and robots. So, have you played at least one Mega Man game, or are you a die-hard fan? And if so, did you know these 10 facts? The bosses in the first Mega Man game were all created by Inafune and his team, but in subsequent games, Capcom held contests and chose new robot masters from fan-submitted designs. Capcom would tweak these designs to fit into the Mega Man universe, but would name their creators in the game's final credits. Mega Man 6 was the only entry in the series where Americans won the contest, as the contest was opened up to readers of Nintendo Power. 2 Americans won, with entries Nightman by Daniel Valley and Windman by Michael Leader. The North American cover art pays homage to the 2 designers by featuring their robot masters on it. Mega Man was originally intended to be based on the Astro Boy anime series, but fairly early on Capcom lost the license and decided to make an original game instead. At the end of the first Mega Man game, you'll see young Astro's cameo. Mega Man wasn't always Mega Man, and he wasn't always Rockman either. Many names were suggested during development, and Mega Man was once known as Battle Kid, Mighty Kid, and Knuckle Kid, amongst other names. Also, in a 1987 issue of Famitsu, the game was called the Battle Rainbow Rockman, most likely a reference to the way in which he changed colour depending upon which weapon is equipped. Because there was already a character named Rainbow Man on TV in Japan, copyright issues prevented Capcom from using it. Rockman was ultimately decided for his name as a reference to rock and roll music, as well as the rock paper scissors aspect of the game's bosses. When Rockman came to America, Capcom changed his name to Mega Man. Rumours abound that this change was made due to rock being slang for crack, but Capcom's then senior vice president Joseph Morici claimed that he changed it simply because he didn't like the original name. Oil Man from Mega Man Powered Up has had his appearance slightly altered to avoid racial stereotypes. Originally he sported a black suit and had large pink lips that made him look somewhat similar to the racist Little Black Sambo character. As a result, Oil Man became dark blue with yellow lips. While Keiji Inafune is given the credit for Mega Man's design, he wasn't his original creator. Mega Man's original design was created by Akira Kitamura and was later polished by Inafune. Although Inafune is still responsible for most of the game's future success, as well as many of the enemies, robot masters and backgrounds for the game, he does admit that he was not Mega Man's sole creator. The fact that Mega Man changes colour when he equips a weapon was a great way to display the power-ups. Most games before, and even after this, just had a box somewhere on the screen that would show your power-up. Yes, Mario would change colour with the Fire Flower, and Kirby eventually changed colour with some of his copy abilities, but Mega Man did it perfectly. But why was Mega Man's default colour blue? The NES had a very limited colour palette, having a mere 54 colours. It had a slightly larger number of blues, and Capcom wanted the sprite to be as detailed as possible within one colour range. Inafune has even stated that Mega Man is blue solely due to the NES. In Mega Man X and Mega Man X2, there are secret powers similar to Street Fighter's Ryu and Ken. Capcom loves popping Street Fighter references into their games, and Mega Man X was no exception. In Mega Man X, after following a series of steps, the Hadouken can be obtained. In Mega Man X2, it's the Shoryuken. Also, Mega Man X4 features a boss named Magma Dragoon that has both the Hadouken and the Shoryuken. In Mega Man X8, Zero can also obtain a version of the Shoryuken. The frequency of Street Fighter references may be due to the fact that Mega Man and Street Fighter shared an original year of release in 1987. Metal Man's weapon is quite possibly the most powerful weapon in Mega Man 2, if not the entire series. Every Robot Master in Mega Man 2 takes more damage from Metal Blade than the regular Buster, though not as much as the weapon to which they have a weakness. It can kill Metal Man, its master, in 1 or 2 hits. Metal Blade also has the highest number of uses out of any other special weapon in the game. The backstory was later created to say that since Metal Man was Dr. Wily's first creation, there were design flaws that were later worked out for the next Robot Masters. However, it was never fixed in Metal Man, giving him a weakness to Mega Man's Buster and his own weapon. For a period of its development, Mega Man X went by the title Super Mega Man. It was also meant to have a save function as opposed to the password function it ended up with. Zero was originally supposed to be the main character of Mega Man X, but this was changed when Capcom thought that Zero's wildly different character design might upset Mega Man fans. In Japan, the characters in Mega Man all have music-inspired names. Mega Man's name is Rockman, his sister's name is Roll, his bird's name is Beat, while 2 of his enemies are known as Bass and Treble. The 8 bosses in Mega Man X5 were named after the members of Guns N' Roses. Alison Court, who came up with the American versions of the characters' names, used the band members' names because her husband was a huge fan of Guns N' Roses. So that was my 10 Mega Man facts, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you knew all or any of those facts, and of course leave your suggestions for future videos in the comments section, and I'll see you next time.